Pincho badane, uko shube chao, suprabat marimitrio, aje bahusaras divas, karke aje hum transitar stage satar, groli perusho, bahusaras divas. Hey everyone, this is Yakety the Free here, playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge. Can't remember, I think it's day 76 today, but just greeting in Gujarati, a dialect out of northwestern India, saying that today's a very good day because I'm going to 3-star the stage 17 Satar of the Lizardmen faction trial, Garoli Pruso, pardon me, many mafkarsho, Maru Gujarati Italu Badu Surunati. So I was just saying I screwed up a word there. My Gujarati's not very good, but I practiced. But let's take a look here in the leaderboards. And there's a couple little bit of updates that have happened since the last upload yesterday. One being, I think I picked up 100 something points so far. Yakety the Free, Char, 4th place overall on the community leaderboard. And I don't know why Bone isn't in here, but Bront Cat Herder is, because they're content creators. Whatever it is, I am currently 5th overall in the entire competition. So again, control, scroll. Oh, I love it. I love it. Tamaro Klubab Har. Thank you very, very much, everyone that helped me with that. So there's a couple things I wanted to look at here in the progress sections. Not my progress, but just the wow. So Rob the Nice Guy made it another 6-star. So Yakety the Free now at the bottom here with 16 6-stars because I did Venomage. And then I'll be at 17, and I think that'll be it for the competition for me. I'm not sure because I'm going to do my Godfred soon. But look at these Faction War stars. Look at Rob the Nice Guy. The guy's still on average more than 10 stars per day's played because he's on day 77 to my knowledge. So he's got 5 more stars than 10 per day. That is outlandish. Then Solstikin with a 707. But Yakety the Free hasn't done his dwarfs yet, and I'm about to get 3 more. So I might be able to. I'm not sure, but I might be able to get about 675 by the end of today, which I'd be very happy about. And I finished the Nightmare campaign. I won't show up here because I just did it for the first time. I went in with Arbiter and Alice and ran through everything. And I summoned somebody that wasn't a Lego, but I'll show you. However, look down here. Ultra Nightmare, Yakety the Free, 1 key of 30 million on Ultra Nightmare with the same standard team. It's something I did to get Alice 1 more crit rate, and that's what really helped push it over. But we'll take a look at the screenshot. So Alice with almost 15 million damage. And Dahi not too bad with 8 million, and they're both in Relentless. Remember, Dahi doesn't have anything but raw damage, and he takes a bunch of extra turns. And Tagore, not too bad, right? 3 million damage. It's not bad. If you can't really see it, this will help you a bit more to see the 3 on the right here. I know you can't see Tagore with his 1.3 million heals as well. The guy's pretty beastly, man, especially with this 6-star blessing. Makes me very fortunate and very thankful that I picked that up, especially when I did. So I 6-starred Venomage, and I put him in some decent gear, and I'll show you after. But at the end of this, I'll turn the music off again. I apologize. I didn't think I'd get to here and through here. But if you look, this heal reduction debuff and the 2 poisons, that's all from Venomage. And any enemy that has a heal reduction debuff on, I take 15% less damage from them, or they do 15% less. Whatever it is, it's 15% less damage coming in. So my Lizardmen aren't the best, but you're seeing they're effective. And none of them have masteries except for Jareg and Venomage. And you'll see I have a 4-star 40 Jizzo. And the Jizzy Lizard is especially helpful with his 2-turn provoke if it lands. But you're starting to look like these are level 195 mobs. So they take a whole bunch of accuracy to get it done. But watch this with Venomage again, okay? I'm going to reapply so that there's 4 poisons now. Oh, 3 only, because he resisted 1 on that Templar there, okay? So obviously the Templar that has the block damage on, I'm not going to focus my attacks on them. obviously, as of yet. I won't have a choice once this other one's dead, but Venomage destroys max HP with their A1 and can activate those poisons on the A1. So just in case, I'm going to heal everybody. Just in case with Aox, who you don't really need to do, but if I'm uploading the video and I was that close, I'm making sure it's a 3-star because I don't have any keys left for these guys to push any farther. Because I cleaned up stage 13, 14, and 15 that were all at 2 or 1-star each, sorry. So otherwise, and I don't know if I didn't heal with Aox, I don't know if he would have lived there because that Templar hit him pretty hard. Anywho, if we take a look at that, 672 Faction Wars stars with the Lizardmen. You know, and as I said, I had to do 13 and 14 and 15. I had to clean those up. Otherwise, I might have been able to push through 18. So let me back out and turn this volume down so that you guys don't have to listen to that. I don't like to have any kind of distraction like music overlay while I'm trying to show new players my methods for playing this game. That's the only reason that I turn that sound off. I don't have overlaid music. I don't need it for my own personal use. I know others like it, but that's my style. So let's take a quick look here. First at who else I pulled from that Sacred Shard from completing Nightmare Campaign. And once I find them, because I don't think I've leveled them, Elijah. Okay? Elijah is actually, did I not, pardon me. Elijah is actually not that bad of a hero, especially when I start pushing further in Faction Wars, because these skills right here, okay? An AoE decrease attack, which I already have with Aox, but it'd be nice to bring Elijah because then she's going to put a shield on everybody that I don't have anyone doing, and a continuous heal. So she has a chance to, apply place. So the fact that it says place the poison means as long as I have more accuracy than the target's resistance, it's going to go on because she's not able to weak hit since it's not landing an attack, okay? And then if you ascend her, she has a 30% chance to counterattack anytime any Lizardman gets hit. So there's something else about Elijah. She's good for your Mikage fusion. And I decided I'm not going to try to force a Mikage fusion. I'm a few voids short on it, but it'd be nice to have. So with my Venomage build, I just built this guy this morning, and I put on, as many masteries as I could muster. He needs 20 more to get the last of his green scrolls. But in his overall stats, this is what's important. He's an attack-based hero, but his damage really is going to come from poisons for what I'm going to use him for, because he's going to be in hard stages and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. With 2,500 defense, keeps him alive. With 214 speed, it's pretty good for a debuffer speed. He's got to be a little slower than Tagore. Then a max crit with 345 accuracy. What I was really hoping for was about 130 resist, but eventually I'll get this guy into my Hydra team as well. So let's take a look at the gear. And this Blood Shield ring came this morning because we were able to win our CVC. And, on the top of it, you'd be like, well, why you got an HP with defense? You know what? For what this person does, this is a perfect ring. I don't really need him to have attack and hit hard. Okay, I just need him to put on poisons and apply his heal reduction. And this ring, good enough for me to do that. All right. Obviously, I wish this banner was accuracy because then I had 400 accuracy and this guy would rarely miss anywhere. But this gave me 20 accuracy because of the one-piece bonus from Pinpoint, and that's a chunk of speed, and again, more HP. And I still didn't pick up any of the glyphs for that. I don't really want his neck, even though he's 100% crit rate, so it's okay to have crit damage. But this is a lousy neck. 6-star crit damage with crap stats. There's no resist, there's no accuracy. It's good enough for the time being. I was very fortunate to pick up some of these items from Siege. Okay? And accuracy, speed, resist, crit damage. There's not really much more I'd want. If you take this apart, maybe I'd take that crit damage into defense. Be fine with me. I don't really know much about Venomage. I've never had one to use, so I didn't look at a guide. I just decided to put him exactly how I built him, and he's working thus far. Again, with the fully upgraded items as well, but more speed, big chunk of accuracy. This shield alone, if it's the only item I put on, would give me 60 accuracy because you get 20 accuracy for a one piece bonus from Feral. So the fact that I have two on cranks up the dude's speed. So in his immortal gloves, crit with trip speed and a defense percent, accuracy, and the HP didn't roll. I'm not going to argue, man. Good enough for me, especially with 50% crit. And then I put a defense chest on the guy because I don't want him dying at all, ever. Because if he dies and he doesn't apply his heal reduction debuff, then everybody's dead, no matter what I do. So I will roll this to 16 when I get the silver, so that he's picking up, another 17% defense. It rolled kind of crappy. Obviously, you'd want more resistor accuracy or speed. You get what you get sometimes. So these are just some speed boots that, oh, can I send them? I'm just out of ascension material. That's okay. But they got the crit rate times two and an accuracy and perfect boost until the defense rolled. But whatever, man. They're going to do the job for the time being. They're a blue helm. But if you look at this helm, this sort of helps push them to the crit cap double roll of crit. Obviously, I wanted the speed. Accuracy came out, and we'll see what comes out underneath. I'm really hoping it's either resist or defense percentage. I don't want him to be too much HP because if he ever becomes the stun target, he's going to get rocked. So 36k HP is basically good enough for where I need this hero. And again, the reason why he's so good, enemies under heal reductions, yeah, they inflict 15% less damage. So he booked out to 100% to apply his heal reduction and those two poisons. This is a strong hero, man. Very fortunate. So I have, what do you call it here? Alice. I wanted to show something with my Alice. This is my favorite hero, man. And I finally got her build to 100% crit. 100%. It's okay if it's at 99, but it's much better at 100. And the reason that I was able to get Alice 100 is I ascended the gloves yesterday. And it's funny because you'd be like, one crit, but that was the one crit that I needed. These are probably the best gloves I've ever had on any account for Relentless. 6-star crit damage gloves. It rolled, I forget what the first ascension was, and I reworked it once and it came out crit rate. And I said, well, hallelujah, I'm done. These are my favorite gloves on this entire account, man. They make everything I'm doing with the Alice possible. And I finally fully ascended her amulet here as well. Obviously I wish it was crit damage, but if you look, ascended and the bottom roll came out with the crit damage on one. That's 25% crit damage. You can get 40, I think, on the top. So I, you know, I'd be happier, obviously, with that. It'd be like 27% more overall crit damage. But as I'll flash it one more time here, at 279% crit damage currently, with room to grow in the Great Hall, I'm pretty happy about that. And I think I'm going to save for my 7 here because it'll give me 3% more crit damage. It's 500 more medals, which is 123 more arena wins. I should be able to get that by the end of the week here. So the Ultra Nightmare Manual is what we're going to do now. If you want to stay and see, I'll show it to you. But first, for fun of it, you know what? Let's pull an Ancient Shard and get a chicken. I need it. I need to make another 6-star, one more 6-star Blood Braid. If you're having any issues, again, and you're new into this game, this move right here, see how it says places again? You go into the Spirit Keep to try to get through your challenges at the start where it says apply the heal reduction, okay? She's the same affinity, so she'll place this as long as you give her like 60 accuracy and you put her up on what do you call it? Third ascension, okay? It's going to be 100% heal reduction, so you'll beat the boss easy, but it places, so she can't weak hit. She just needs more accuracy, okay? Boss won't resist it with like 60% on stage 7. Pardon me, with like 60 accuracy on stage 7, you'll rip right through that. So I won't do my dwarfs with you guys, but I want to make sure I reset my arena. Again, I'm not pushing for Arbiter anymore, but I'm definitely looking. Yeah, By the way, if they say level 100 and they've cleared Dark Fae on her Doom Tower and they have a +3 6-star Rotos, I wouldn't bother. I'm going to stay away from that. So again, in my clan boss, I don't really have any issues anymore on any affinity getting a 1 key on Nightmare clan boss. So we're going to do Ultra Nightmare clan boss. And I was able to 3-key yesterday, and the third key was Kale because, I showed you that 30 million that I did. And, having the, what do you call it? The advanced quest said I needed to do the clan boss with a rare. And I didn't want to wait till, reset this morning or whatever, especially so anyways, that's why Kale was in there. Let's do this. This lineup is the exact same as it was the last time I showed it yesterday or 2 uploads ago. So I'm going to speed through this a little quicker than normal. And there might be a little less blah, blah, blah by me. Because I really want to show you like a 24, 25 million key here. Because I want a 3-key for the rest of this competition. Because I definitely need, come on, Arbiter. Yes! It's crazy how good Arbiter is at applying the weaken. Because again, my Arbiter, I think she's at like 119 accuracy. That's it. And I've got a Dahi with a 100% chance to land his decreased defense with 380 accuracy, and he'll miss. So Arbiter is so strong. If you don't know how good Arbiter is, and you'd be like, is it really worth the grind? Or you're damn right it is. Arbiter, getting her as soon as you can. You know what? I'm not going to protect anyone yet. Go Jarrag. Arbiter as soon as you can get her. As I said, on day 43, I got my Arbiter. And I didn't have any real champs on this roster when I got her, except for Dahi and I guess Coldheart. And that's what really accelerated what you see me be able to do. I knew as soon as I got Arbiter, it opens up so many doors for you in this game, including a potential 3-key on Ultra Nightmare clan boss. And again, the idea now is Dahi's going to come out of this team, and you'll see Venomage sit right there. And I'll probably keep this team exactly as it is. I don't think I would need to bring in Taragi because I also prefer Jarrag's decrease attack. It's a much more consistent A1, even though Venomage can bring it as well. But Taragi's is only like 40%. And I'd rather have decrease attack always on the boss. If you always have the decrease attack, you will always survive until at least turn 20 on my lineup. Everybody's got 2K defense or more, except for Arbiter, maybe. I'm not sure, but you'll see soon those punches, if it keeps being Arbiter, she's going to start getting hit for heavy damage. And it'll be like boss turn 10, and she'll be taking like 20K damage. That's why you'll notice again, like my Dahi's under 40K HP. That's very purposefully designed. So now that it's boss turn 3, there we go. Maybe you guys can see everybody better there. I'm not sure. But I'm going to make sure that I start using my defensive abilities. As you saw, Dahi overran the shield from Tagore. Boss turn 3, the guy took 20% because he got the continuous heal from Jarrag's passive. So the boss is going to start hurting me already on my Dahi. And then another thing you got to bear in mind, I better put on that decrease attack. Thank you. Is that all my heroes have all kinds of turn meter boost and relentless sets, and there's an impulse set on my Arbiter. That's why I can never do these fights on autumn. It just won't work. They'll get all wonky because somebody's going to proc, and then boost, and they'll use another turn. And sometimes I have to manipulate Dahi when he gets his, we're going to do this. When Dahi gets his extra turn, sometimes he gets a lasting gift buff, so he won't outrun his ally protect from Jarrag. So I purposely will just keep A1ing instead of using his extra turn mechanics. The computer won't do that. The AI will not think on its feet for you. It's just going to go. Whatever the game's coded as the priority ability, as soon as it's available, even with team setup, it's going to mess up team setup. But as I said, I'm okay with all the clan bosses being on manual. I'm completely okay with that. This is the kind of part of the game where, on my coffee break or lunch break, I do these things. And if you're not able to do what you want to do so far in the farther, like Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord is no longer endgame. It's the last Demon Lord difficulty, but it's not endgame. Hydra's endgame. I personally find, even though it came out last, Chimera is easier than Hydra. And obviously, everybody getting chest on like their first time able to do Chimera is evidence of that. Whereas Hydra, like even me myself, I didn't get a Hydra chest for the first two rotations of it, I think. It's a very, very difficult fight, Hydra. But Demon Lord Clan Boss, as you see, it's not even about having a speed tune. It's about bringing decreased attack that's consistent, decreased defense to get the damage on that you need. And you look, I don't have an Ugo, I'm not using a leech, okay? But I have two AoE resers. One of them brings increased attack, which you need. Then I have increased speed, which you need with my Tagore. And Jareg brings ally protect, which I'm going to use right here. So again, you need decreased defense, decreased attack on the boss. That's it. As you see, I don't have any poison debuffs. If I could get somebody into a poison set that would not change anything that's currently going on, of course I would put it in there. It would add a little bit more damage, but it's not necessary. Now, also that brimstone, that's huge because every time that you get procs, that's 250,000 damage. So that's why Alice is beyond viable. As you see, there's a Solstikin that was second overall there. You saw with the Faction Wars. He's been using Alice. I don't know if he still does or not, but he was almost two keying Ultra Nightmare like a month ago with Alice. So I'm wondering if this boss, you know, I bring Venomage instead of Dahi. Now I'm adding two poisons. I'm wondering if that's enough to make this a two-key team. And I don't know. So it should be Dahi should be getting punched here. No, it's going to be Arbiter because she's going to lose that increased defense. And I don't know if it's the boss punches Arbiter because either she has less defense than Dahi or she has more HP and he knows he can do more damage to her. I don't know. And beyond that, the third thing it could be is her position. Since Dahi is the last, if I swap spots, Arbiter and Dahi, maybe Dahi always gets punched there. But anyways, whoever's getting punched, as long as I have somebody to bring them up after turn 19, because that's when I really start dying, I'm okay. And my Arbiter, pardon me, my Alice is a little out of rotation, because now I think she's going to apply, if she gets an extra turn, she would apply the Smite debuff here. She needs an extra turn to do it. So now she's going to apply it guaranteed on the next turn. So I'm going to lose out on 250,000 damage because the boss, when he does his crushing force, the punch, crushing force, it doesn't count as a move of a cooldown. So he's not going to proc the smite. So not bad from Dahi though, right? With his Irethi Coronet, he's getting 130,000 damage from a War Master and his A1 there. And that's without the weaken on. So he also outran the Ally Protect from Jarag. And you see he takes big hits from there. But what makes it okay is that Tagore can heal him up after he gets his continuous heal from Jarag. And this is where you hope he procs an extra turn right here. Perfect. Because now he's almost at full HP. He reapplies the decreased defense. He's going to take another turn here and hit for 130,000. Yes. So it was at 120,000 that time. So it's not bad. So his relic, the Arethi Coronet, can give him up to 30%. Is it 30% increased damage? He gets 1% increased damage every time he applies a debuff. So he's always applying decrease defense on the boss. Plus, he's got a 2-star cruelty blessing, which doesn't apply any debuffs, but it helps everyone else, right? So Dahi is about to be fully ramped up, I think, on turn, I think it's turn 15 of the boss. He'll have applied like, 16 or 17 of that debuff. But sometimes you'll see as well, my Alice will have this huge spike where she'll hit for like, on this one, I think it's 102,000. Let's see right here, if she gets it. Nope. So her relic allows her to have the Malefic Talon allows her to have a chance to increase her damage by 10%. Plus, also, I don't know if you know about, the triangle gems that you can get from well, I think Tagore's going to get another turn. The triangle gems that you can get from the Chimera clan boss, and I stuck it in Alice, and it gives her, anytime the target has, oh crap, I was supposed to put, ah, anyways, you know what? I need to focus because I'm going to take a big hit here. Jarag was supposed to apply Ally Protect, and I forgot. I wonder if I should try with Tagore to save them. No, no, no. Watch this. So Dahi's going to take a massive hit, and it should bring him down to like 15% HP. Yeah, and even less. But I'm going to heal him here with the Arbiter meter boost. Then Tagore's going to heal him, and then the continuous heal is going to heal him. So Dahi's basically going to be back up to 100%. However, I need to focus because I can't do that again because he'll be dead on the next time that happens. That's Jarag's fault again. He never warned me. I blame him. No, I want to get the weekend on. Yes. It's crazy how excited you get when your muscle memory tells you after, thousands of turns manually, like you're so used to not seeing the weekend. Then all of a sudden, boom, here's the weekend. And boom, here's the weekend again. And Arbiter still doesn't have, an accuracy banner. And I would definitely stick it on her. But I think Alice is going to get punched here. Yeah, it should be Alice. And Alice, if she gets punched, is only going to lose like 20% HP at the most, I think, right now. I think. Perfect. Yeah. Arbiter kept her increased defense. Oh, I've talked myself into big problems again, guys. I thought it was crushing force. How foolish of me. So I must be absolutely sure. Yeah, I should be able to get Jarag one more turn here. This is going to be hilarious if I can't even get, set up for a 3 key because I yapped my way into problems again. But again, like it's still kind of early, right? It's still a little early. I got away with it, as you saw. Thankfully, I got to start paying attention. So, Ally Protect. Thank you, Jarag. And I think Dahi might proc a continuous heal here. Yeah. Oh, so did Jarag. Of course, Jarag should because he's absorbing damage from everyone. Plus, he's also in a Guardian set. So he's taking 10% of the damage that happens to everyone anyways. But you got to imagine now, all these hits that are happening to my people, if I bring in Venomage, they're going to take 15% less damage, everybody. That translates into a lot more Jarag max health, which means he would never be the stun target. As you're seeing my Tagore, never the stun target. And it's juggling between Arbiter and my 2 damage dealers. And I'm currently okay with that. I think I can get an extra turn here, or a turn ahead of the clan boss. Yep. Because I definitely needed to heal everybody before I put on Tagore's shield. I'm not going to mess this up. All right, here we go. This is the moment of truth. This is, see how there's a 3 shield on Dahi? I want him to keep it. Because I could have applied his increased defense again, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it for him to lose that shield because that's, 14,000 or so. And you'll see he's still going to take a huge amount of damage here. So take off another, he might have died if I didn't have that shield. And that was turn 19 coming. So Dahi should get punched now. And I should be able to bring him up with my Arbiter. Ooh, nope, she's on a big cooldown because I used it. Yeah, that might have been the big mistake there. That's okay. Now he's doing enough now where all I really need to get to is 24 million. 23 and change is obviously what you need, but if I get 24 million on the first key, then I know oh shit. Supposed to be ally protect again. Oh boy. This one's going to hurt. I'll heal everybody now to hopefully Arbiter lives. Hopefully Arbiter lives. Come on, Arby. Oh, if I could have got just a little more with Jarek, he would have got another turn there. Okay, that's good enough. Shit, that really messed me up. I could have had a big, big key here. So now I'm going to use my Arbiter, I think, res, if it's available. Because see, who's going to get the punch here? I think it's Jarek. Yeah. Ooh, that was close. I can't have Jarek dying. The fact that he lost a turn there already really hurts. If I heal everybody, I think Arbiter's dead no matter what. Damn it. I really made a mess of this, guys. That's okay. As you saw, I'm almost at 24 million and I made a whole bunch of mistakes. And Arbiter might have lived there. Yep, I got to heal everybody up. No. So Jarek should get ahead of the boss here because he's got that 30% increased speed. So I should be able to get Ally Protect on. Dahi's dead. I don't know if Arbiter lives. Wow, could you imagine I didn't make those mistakes? What this key might have turned into. Not bad, eh? And it just goes to show you if you've trained your troops correctly and you've established a pretty good plan, it's successful on paper, even with very poor manual execution and a lot of human error, you can still be successful. That's crazy, man. With the Ally Protect that was still on Arbiter, that was like nothing. Whew. Man, this might have been like 27 million, guys. I apologize if you wanted to see a big number because I had it available and I messed it up. All right. So Dahi's dead, but everyone else is going to survive, I think. I think Arbiter lives here. Alice definitely lives. Okay, this is good. Even if Dahi dies. Arbiter wasn't supposed to die, though. Not bad. And again, this is Ultra Nightmare. Thank you for bearing with me. I know, like I said, it takes a long time on manual. It's a lot of tapping or clicking like I do. Not bad, though, man. I'm going to get 26 million at least. Let's heal everybody. And then the moment of truth is coming. We'll see who's getting punched here. As it stands, it's probably my Jarag that's getting punched, or pardon me, my Tagore. But he should live, as you saw. Like he keeps healing. He's at a whole lot of health. Oh, it was Jarag. That's perfect. I think that's perfect. Watch. Oh, maybe not. How much speed do we got here? Because if I pick Arbiter up now, she's not going to get a turn ahead of the boss. Watch this. Here's the plan. Alice dead. Tagore barely lives. Pick everyone up. Not enough speed. 27 million with a whole bunch of mistakes, man. I'm pretty happy about that. I think I have a 30 million key now at all times if I don't mess around. Because I missed Ally Protect twice, I think. And I definitely missed two or three of Tagore's shields when I really needed it. But anyways, let's make sure of what day the account is on again. It is day 76. So I'm going to get one more skill tome for Venomage. Hopefully it goes into his cooldown and I'll bring him in the clan boss. But this Sacred Shard, that'll be like my 14th. And maybe it'll have a legendary in it. Don't know. Don't really have anything I can build anymore anyways. I wish you all the best, guys. Working my way to that magical 2 key of Ultra Nightmare. This was Yakety the Free playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free to play challenge. Take care, everybody.